Whoa, okay. Hi everyone. Oh, why do I have a Oh, it's trying to see beak. I don't know why it suddenly pops up there. Anyway, hi everybody. Aloha. How are we doing today? Samara, Beak, Shonen, thank you so much for taking the plunge. It's really nice to see you. I'm speaking kind of soft today. I'm really tired. I didn't make a post on Blue Sky to say I was going live. I did use Blue Sky's going live thing, so you may see my icon on my Blue Sky is like I'm live now, but I didn't make a post. I kind of just wanted to do a early short chill stream and kind of catch up. Oh, a 60 stream streak. Nice work, Shonen. Hopefully I adjusted my sound just a little bit more. Now, granted, I am speaking softer now, so your mileage may vary as far as the volume, but hopefully the clarity of my voice is still okay. I don't know. I'm still figuring things out. Anyway, so today I kind of wanted to do, let me turn the volume up on this. Can I change the music? The music's a little, it's cute. I don't know. So, anyway, I wanted to do kind of a chill stream, kind of catch up, let you guys know a little bit about what's going on. Obviously, I don't want to like talk too much about what's going on in my life. At some point, I am understanding that like when I get a 2.0 and I start leaning a little bit more into the VTuber lore side of things, I'm going to start separating my life a little bit more, or I'll be talking about it in a different sort of way where I'm, you know, but for now, I'm just going to be candid and talk about a couple things. But either way, I'm really happy to have you here. I hope it's all right that I'm a little low energy today. Lena Cotlino, you can call me Le. You can call me Lena. Most people call me Hazard Seal. Anyway. 4 hours of sleep in 6 days. Oh my god, that sounds awful. Please, I hope you're able to get some sleep. Anyway, I picked up Tiny Glade because I was going to play Dystopica, but I didn't. I was like, even though Dystopica is a very cool game and I understand the premise behind it, and I think it's the concept of it is really cool, and I'll probably play it in a future stream probably, but it wasn't what my brain was in the mood for. And right now my brain is having a little bit of a hard time. I can't even like watch a YouTube video or like a TV show that I really want to watch or something for like longer than 5 to 10 minutes before. It says continue, but I just started. I just started the game. Yeah, so I'm kind of like, I'm just in a different sort of headspace right now. This is cute. I've kind of seen people play this, not really. Who's that sound? Oh, is this me going through the trees? Oh, it's interesting. So it's kind of... Oh! Oh! It's like a little buildy majiggy. And... Oh! Okay, this is cute. Admittedly, when I wanted to play Dystopica, but then, because it's, you know, I like the music a lot and everything. One of the things that was holding me back from it is it's set in a very specific sort of... Like, people who know that, like, I love cyberpunk, the type of cyberpunk I like is a little bit more water-based. Interesting. Zoom camera. Wow. I like how it... Interesting how they do the... I like how the vines grow. And this is kind of like outside of my aesthetic, general aesthetic, but you know what? I'm a whimsical bitch sometimes. If I could be completely honest, oh my god, if I could be honest, sometimes I'm a whimsical bitch. But I hope you're all doing well. I think I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit. I thought it was gonna be softer than it turned out to be. It's still a little. Maybe we'll just, you know what? Maybe I'll just turn it down on my end. Let's just turn it down on my end. Yeah, I keep my volume pretty low. Good thing you're off tomorrow. You can stay up to watch. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. I don't want you to stress yourself too much. What do we got here? Oh, that's cool. Hold on a second. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Can I undo? Oh, I can't. Oh, that's cool. Aha. That's neat. Wow, ding dang. Sometimes I'm a whimsical bitch. Actually, I do really like medieval, little cottagey, whimsigoth aesthetics a lot. That's cute. Hold on. I'm just trying out different tools right now. Adorable. Hold on. A tower. Whoa. Oh. Make it taller? Oh. Little. Wait. Uh-huh. Yeah, so, I did post, I have, okay, so admittedly, I have a really bad habit of, deleting a lot of the posts I make on Blue Sky. So sometimes, like, I'll post something and a lot of people might not even see it. Uh, reminds you of a stop motion film. It's kind of, I know, it's very, the way they've done this is very creative. It's very neat. Alright. I'm just trying out controls. Click to start creating stairs. Whoa. Oh, it curves with the wall. Oh, I kind of love that. Hold on. I finish the stairs. Okay. Alright. Little road. What about this? Oh. Yeah, I get embarrassed about posting. And so 9 times out of 10, I end up deleting a lot of the posts that I make. Or, like, sometimes I'm just like, okay, I said what I need to say, and then I just delete it. You know what I mean? What does this do? Is it not? I thought it was an undo button. Alright, I'll just do that. But yeah, so last night, the beginning of April has been really stressful and a little bit difficult. I mean, stressful, difficult, whatever. Everybody's dealing with that. I know. So this is what I posted on Blue Sky earlier, which has since been deleted. Not Blue Sky, just the post. Which was, a lot of people know that I have a full-time job. That I have mixed feelings about. Think. Can I make these bigger? No. But I can't move them. Oh, I can link them. That's neat. Okay. And... Oh. 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 Oh, the lights come on as it's night. This is cute. Ooh, I like this. I actually kind of like the night. Well, who doesn't like night? Who doesn't like night a little better, huh? Yeah, so I am, like, caretaking for my mom. And it's nothing too dire or anything. But it does take a lot of my attention and a lot of my energy. Oh, look how cute! Oh, did that grow there? Or was that already there? This is cute. And banners. Oh, adorable. Hold on. Wait. And, an additional member of my family, who I won't go, I'm not going to say too much about them. It's not Beak. It's not Beak the brother. But there is an adult member of my family that I'm also kind of, for lack of a better term, in charge of. And chimney. Whoa. Cool. It's all chimney. Nope. Yeah, okay. Ooh, look at the stars. And that individual has been creating a lot of stress for me, and my family in general, but there's not really a way for me to get out of assisting with that. Oh wow, it accounts for, like, the wall there. That's cool. Okay, painting. That's not really... Ah. Doesn't look cute right now. Anyway, so some stuff happened last night. It's been kind of... Unfortunately, I don't think that this individual is on... And just to clarify, this person is, you know, like a fully capable adult individual. They're in their 30s. They do not have physical or mental limitations that prevent them from working. Yet they do not work. They do not contribute to the household. I am in charge of, like, feeding them, everything else. Like, they don't pay anything. They basically just kind of sit around all day, vape, and sneak alcohol into the house, which is not allowed. Alcohol is allowed. I'm allowed. It's not because, like, I don't drink alcohol. I do drink alcohol. In fact, I drank alcohol last night because I was, you know, Zach and I just wanted to. Sorry, Beak and I just wanted to hang out, and we had very modest amount of alcohol, not very much at all. And my brother and I, we had a nice little time last night, you know, where we did our best given the stress. Why a red light? Oh, I thought something bad was happening. What is this? What am I doing? Oh, it deletes. Oh, it's an eraser. I'm dumb. Whoa, terrain editing. Whoa. Okay. That's wild. Flowers. Oh, I love the flowers. Okay, hold on. Anyway, so this member of my family that I have to care for and be responsible for has been causing a lot of issues. They've been, you know, it's been very, 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 very stressful. And, well, trees. Wow. What is this? Water? Lake! Oh, how cool. It is pretty. I know, it's so cute, right? Ducks! I thought this was like rain. How cool. Passage of time. Oh. Oh. That's cool. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, so it's been my ugly little experiment. Okay, let's do a little erasing. It's been stressful, to say the least. And again, I'm not against people drinking alcohol by any means. By any means. I am against people not being responsible about it, and unfortunately this family member is not responsible about it. And it makes it our problem, and it's very difficult. It's very frustrating. Alright. Let's... Interesting. You know, it's probably a good thing that they, like, have everything cordoned off by, like, the type of erasing you can do. So should I erase these trees so I have more room, or... Okay. I feel bad. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's supposed to be tiny glade, right? So I should be doing this in a glade. Like, Let's make this a little bit... Oh, no. I made it ugly. It's an ugly little... It's not a good little circle anymore. Okay, you know what? We're gonna build something in this glade, and only in this glade. Oh, oops. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna... Only in this glade. Kind of like Sims... It's kind of Sims controls, honestly. Sounds like your brother. Somebody... I'm doing all right. Thank you so much, Slapper, for asking. It's so nice to see you. Um, I'm sorry to hear that, Shonen. But yeah, so it was very stressful, and I was kind of worried out on my mind yesterday, and it's just a whole thing, and I just feel really kind of broken down and very much taken for granted. And I mean, you can see why I didn't really want to like post on Blue Sky like I'm streaming. I'm just hanging out. We're just hanging out right now. I'm probably not going to take the VOD down if people want to catch up or anything. I'm not going to take the VOD down. I'm not going to delete it or anything. What should we build? Let's start with, wait, this is an eraser. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's start with... just a little, maybe a little of this? Interesting. It's so cute. It's like drawing almost. It's very meditative. Like a little island there, you know? Yeah. Maybe just make it a little bit fuller at the end. I think so. So this, I assume, controls the flower density. Ooh, it does. Oh, and the water lilies. Okay, cool. Alright, hold on. Oh, no. It's the size of the brush. I'm goofy. We're gonna do a lot of flowers down here. There's not enough land space to sort of see if we can... Okay. Yeah, let's... I was hoping there'd be a little bit more room for the flowers. Kind of gently. Eek. But yeah, I'm really tired, and I feel just a bit taken for granted. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I can't get too crazy about it. I can't get too crazy with it. Okay. There's like a little, kind of a little thing there. I like that. And here. Here. No. Here. Yes. Yes, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. It's a struggle, I'll be honest. Being the primary provider for my family, and it's been very frustrating having to give up on a lot of things that I want. And I feel like I complain about this a lot, and I'm so sorry. If you don't want to hear this, you don't have to, like, you know what I mean? You don't have to be here. You don't have to put up with this. Like, if you don't want to listen to me talk about this, that's totally fine, understandable. I think I might have overdone it just a little bit on the flowers over here. Okay. Here. Here. Wait. Oh. Oh, I can have more flowers there. Wait, what's happening? Why am I able to suddenly make bushes here? I mean, I love it, but like, why? Oh! What did I do different? What am I doing differently? Oh, if you do it again on the same spot. Interesting. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. I don't need them. I just want the one. Eh. Just a little. Just. No, too much. Maybe. Eh! Alright, you know what? We're just gonna leave that. My tree is clipping in and out of existence. Oh, I see. That's why. I was too close. But yeah, it's been a little exhausting. I mean, I'm fine. Again, I am fine. I'm gonna be fine. Don't worry about me. It's just, you know, I'm sorry for causing any undue stress or concern. What was I doing? Oh no, I'm erasing. So I want to. I just. I don't like that it's like this little spit of like dry land. I want it to like have flowers and like grass like all the way down to the. You know what I mean? Admittedly, sometimes I don't know what I'm doing even as a streamer or anything. I feel a little goofy sometimes, but I do appreciate that people like me and like want to hang out. It makes, and I'm not kidding when I say like thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you so much for talking to me. Thank you so much, because it helps. It really does. I'm sure there's a lot of people out here. Well, I'm experiencing like some screen tearing. I don't really understand why. Upscaling, no depth of field, yes, resolution. What is this balanced? Ultra quality. What is ultra quality? Whoa, I can see all the details. Oh, my screen stops tearing. Nope, there it is. Oh, whatever. But, yeah, I'm kind of at a loss, if I could be honest. I'm a little bit at a loss. Sometimes as far as where I can go from here. Can I, like, add... like... Oh! Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. See, I don't... I guess that works. Ooh, I like... I don't like this. Okay, kind of like it. This is kind of growing on me. Kind of like a little half moon. A goofy looking half moon. Wait. Oh. Shape it out just a little bit more. But yeah, I spent a lot of yesterday after stream ended. I basically like ended up having to go into like full panic mode. Thank you so much for the beak hydrate. Looks like a Cheeto puff. True. Thank you for the stretch. Um, yeah, unfortunately, after stream yesterday, I went into like full panic mode because I had to, you know, locate said individual and, you know, make sure they were okay. This is a whole thing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Like, not just in Tiny Glade, but in general. I mean, I guess I don't have to know what I'm doing because, like, I'm just kind of recording for the sake of recording, right? Like, to have an archive of memories and things I can recall when I need them most. And actually, I did watch, like, some of my videos last night and it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot. I don't know if I'm feeling this little half moon. Like, I can't really get it, like, as sharp as I'd like it to. Which I know is not how nature works. What if I added another, like, just a rock here? I don't like that. That's got a little bit of character, right? A rock for... No? Can't put flowers on that? Okay. What if I... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. What? No, this one. I want this one. Thank you. Ah! Gentle. No, never mind. I said no gentle. Ooh, I kind of like that, though. I kind of like that. I like that, I like that, I like it. I like it. Hold on. Now I want to kind of... Ooh. Ooh, that's a nice shape. Yeah, that's a nice shape. This is nice. This is working. Little sheep. Ah, there's a little sheep. Okay, hold on. I want to add a little... Here's something you may not know about me. I actually love the Disney fairies. If you're not aware of it, I'm doing my best. I am, thank you. So like Disney like took the Tinkerbell concept and they like rebooted the fairies and stuff like that, and I actually love it. I think it's so cute. And it made me, I was like, oh my god, I love them so much. They're so cute. I had like a little fairy OC that I made and stuff like that, which I might share at some point. My stuff tends to like have a little bit of like a darker stint to it, but there is actually a lot of LV, fairy, high fantasy theming that I like to, I don't know, play around with. I think I've said before, but my leaning into sort of the... That's nice, I like that. More of the, I guess, sci-fi energy is really just me wanting to establish, because well, for one, I love sci-fi. I love cosmic horror and all that shit. I absolutely adore it. Narratively, especially. And I think it has like a lot of, I think that, I like science fiction fantasy, most of all. I like fantasy with elements of science. I like fantasy with, like, thought-out magical systems and stuff like that. That's why I like Brandon Sanderson a lot as an author. I think his magical systems are extraordinary, and I love the logic of them. But also because I feel like I see a lot of indigenous presence and stuff like that reflected in like fantasy stuff, but so rarely in science fiction. And like I want to see myself in these scenarios, in these moments, and so that's why I kind of decided to lean into it, because it means a lot to me as an indigenous person who like works with science fiction authors and stuff like that. So it kind of, it's kind of why. But I do love, like, I love the Tinkerbell, like, I love the Tinkerbell fairies. Maybe I'll draw a seal as like a Tinkerbell fairy or something like that at some point because I have like a bunch of the books. I'm pretty sure I do. I would be really sad because a little like a year ago I went through like a huge purge because I was just, and I ended up getting rid of a lot of things that because I was like, I don't need this, I don't need this, it doesn't spark joy or whatever the hell. But now I have like deep regrets about getting rid of them, which isn't to say like you should never get rid of anything because like ultimately, it is what it is. I won't be too broken up about it and I will be able to move on. Yeah, I love the Tinkerbell movies. I've seen all the Tinkerbell movies. I also like Monster High. I did really like Ever After High. I had a friend who worked on Ever After High. They like designed some of the characters and stuff like that. Um, but I don't know. I kind of fell off of that. Ever After High was really cute. Ever After High I liked, but it didn't have the same, I don't know, to me as I think Monster High did. Monster High just felt more fun and I don't know, fabulous. Is that lame? But I did enjoy it. And I did think about wanting to collect some of the After High dolls, but I just never did. This is kind of cute. I feel like there's something I'm not quite nailing yet with there's something, hold on. Okay, hold on. No, it's too much. Oh, wait, no. What just happened? Wait. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, that makes me feel a little better. I like that. I do actually... Wait, what am I doing? Gotta be careful. Oh, how strange. I do like that. I like that. Right? This kind of feels like it could be like out of the like a part of the Tinkerbell set. The little tree up there. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Yeah, I love the Tinkerbell movies. I love the Tinkerbell fairies. I like them as a concept. I love the little furniture, like little things made out of other things type of thing. Or like, do you know in like old cartoons, like really old cartoons, like before my time cartoons, where they'd have like the girl fairy like sit on like a dandelion and she'd use like strawberries for her lipstick, and or like she'd have like these clothing made out of like petals and stuff like that that was like carefully stitched together, and it felt natural but still felt kind of couture. I love that. I love it actually. I love all that stuff. I like elves, I like fairies, I like fantasy things, I like pretty things. I like, um not that I really get a chance to dabble in it. I think I've said this before, but the only color I really wear is black. It's because it's easier. I don't have to think about it. It's kind of like a uniform I just have to put on every day. But it is like my form of self-expression because it makes me happier when I used to wear a lot of patterns. I used to wear a lot of flower colors. I think that I used to wear like a lot of cranberry clothing, like cranberry colored clothing. And I still have some pieces that I still really love. Actually, let me look at my closet. Closet's right there. Yeah, I still kept some pieces that have some like really lovely embroidery on them and stuff like that. But I wear a lot of black, and I've worn primarily black for several years now. It is just simply easier. It's easier to coordinate, it's easier to work with, and I always look good and correct no matter where I go. No matter where I go, No matter what I'm wearing, if I'm wearing like black, everything just kind of seems to look like it's supposed to be as it is. I don't think I would ever go back. I think I would go start wearing pieces that like, whoa, ooh, pretty. What the fuck? I think I would start wearing black. Oh, beak sneeze. A little beak sneeze. A bees. Bees. I think I would start wearing like black clothing if, you know, like accented with like other things maybe. But I think that I've very much decided like settled on the style of I wear primarily black, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm goth. I'm not goth. This is just it is just simply my preference. Okay, so all right, so we have this beautiful little pond situation. Um, what else shall we fill our tiny glade with? A building, perhaps. Let's do maybe a little. Hold on. Let's do like a little. Boop. No, I want a house. A little house. Hold on, there we go. We'll just use that as like a default. Bless you. Yeah, so disable snapping. I don't want to snap, I want to edit it. How do I edit it? What are we doing here? Oh. Interesting. Okay. No, I don't need to do that. I do want to do this just a bit. Oh, cute. Oh, cute. So cute. I need a door. I need a door. How do I make a door? How make door? 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 Oh. Oh, no. Okay. How I make door? How door? I'll make door. Okay, let's add... Oh, that's cute. That's... Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I can make like a... porte cochere? Is that... I think that's how you say it. I used to know how to say it. Cochere? Porte cochere? I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna make this just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little. Oh, there's a bird! I love it. I like this. This is nice. Okay. No, I want it up. Fabulous. No, stop. Ah! Is that in the middle? Yeah, it's kind of in the middle. Hold on. No, no, no. Eh. Oh, it's so cute. Little bird's nest. I need to... Oh. No, I don't want to do that. I want to... Uh-oh. How do I... Oh, I have to click it. It's not like a hold down situation. I was trying to hold down. Yo, that's fabulous. I love that. Okay, hold on. Nice. This is cute. Hold on. Hold on. This is so cute. There is part of Seal which is based on the idea of the Selkie. I mean, obviously. I feel like that's an obvious thing. You know? Maybe that's not such an exciting revelation. Oh, wrong thing. I was hitting the wrong thing. Maybe... Okay. Cute. Okay. And it's kind of... So, a lot of my life, I was... Oh, hi. I was told, like, oh, the white side of your family's Welsh, the white side of your family's Welsh, the white side of your family's Welsh. And, like, there was, like, a whole bunch of stuff and everything else. But I don't know, there was, like, some family history that was, like, dug into and stuff like that. And it gets a little complicated. I'm not gonna go too far into it, but I did, like, a DNA test. Don't worry, I didn't, like... My information isn't, like, on 23andMe's servers or anything like that. But they were like, actually, your family is from the west coast of Ireland. I was like, what? Like, yep. Yep. Your family's from the west coast of Ireland. And I was like the white side of your family, at least. The rest of it, I basically tested out to be like, yeah. The other side, yeah, you're Pacific Islander. You're Native Hawaiian. Get with it. I'm like, alright, yeah, that's what I figured. You know, I would have been very surprised if I wasn't. But they was like, yeah, so you're not Welsh, you're... And I'm like, why? Why would everybody think that we were Welsh for so long? And the only thing I can come up with is because Irish were discriminated against for a long time in the United States. They must have lied about where they were from. And the lie just kept perpetuating. You know what I mean? They must have they like where my white ancestors kind of ended up settling in the United States. It would make sense where they were like, oh no, I'm not Irish, I'm Welsh. And so I think that's probably what happened. That's the only thing I can possibly think of is why my family was so fucking insistent that no, we're Welsh. And I'm like, all right. That's the only thing I can think of. What was I gonna put here? I'm just gonna put something over here. Hold on. Maybe I'll make this a little bit. Yeah. It's kind of too big. This is getting a little big. I don't like that. Like, that's cute. I think... Wait. Yeah, I don't want that anymore. I want a tower. We're gonna put a tower. No, we're gonna put it out here. I want to put a tower here, bitch. Right here. Okay, we're gonna put a tower here. Here? Here? What do you think? What are we thinking? What do you guys think? Here? Middle? Middle seems kind of classic. I'm just saying shit. That doesn't even make sense. Blase. That's what I meant. I was really zoned in. I think I gotta... No. No. Hold on. Can I move it? Can I move you? Yes. Okay. We're gonna do... Here? Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 I guess I'll put it all underground. It's fine. So kind of a weird little thing about my family, you know? I'm not entirely sure why there was like... No, I understand why. I don't know that I... Oh, let's do these women. I just think it's strange and kind of interesting. So I found out that actually I'm not Welsh, I'm Irish, which is very funny because, you know, I mean, I don't want to be like, I'm Irish because, like, there are people from, like, actual fucking Ireland that would be like, I fucking disagree. You know what I mean? I have ancestors that are from Ireland. I don't know if ancestors is the right word. How far back are you allowed to say somebody's got, like, ancestors? Because apparently, like, there were still people living... There were still people apparently related to me, like blood related to me, living in the west coast of Ireland, like, at least as recent as the Troubles. And even more recently than that. Which is quite recent. So I don't know. I don't know much about the white side of my family when it comes to, like, heritage and stuff. I mean, I know about them in general because, like, I spent time with them, obviously. Cute. Oh, I love it. Hello, little window. Hold on, I know exactly what hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm about to cook. Yes. A little window looking out. Oh, this looks like a chapel now. Oops. I don't know if I like that. Hold on. Maybe we'll switch up the windows. I don't know if I want it to look like a chapel. Little bay window? That's cute. That's cute. Yeah, okay. Let's, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that instead. How do I get rid of this? There we go. We're gonna keep it simple. Simple little windows. Cute. I don't know why there are little pumpkins that like appeared there in a crate, but I'm into it. Oh, they disappeared. I just wanted to move it. Alright, well, that's sad. This is cute. I like this. This makes me happy. What else? Am I not... Are there no doors? Are there no doors in this? Like, I know you can't, like, decorate the interior, but I thought there would at least be, like, doors. Oh, a ramp. Oh, that's cool. Oh, ladder. Whoa. Uh, okay. And door? Door? Window? Oh, door! Oh, if you put it on the ground, it's a door! Precious. Pumpkin. Okay, I live. Oh, you can make it even bigger. Whoa, that's a heavy-duty door. I really don't think I need that big a door. Just have a little regular door. Cute. That's cute. This is too high. I want to delete it. I want to delete it. Delete. Eh. How do I delete it? Bucket. Bucket full of cheese? I don't know what's in there. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Somehow we'll survive this. Yeah, maybe I'll draw a little. There's like a couple things I want to draw and work on and stuff like that and finish. I just haven't kind of run dry on inspiration sometimes, if I'm being a bit honest. That's cute. I want to hang things above it. Like I want to put flowers on the... Ah! It's too much. No, I don't like this. I want to hang things. Is there... No. Ooh, this is cute though. Hold on. Is this in the middle? That's cute. I'm into it. I mean, I could draw Hazard Seal as like a little sulky Tinkerbell type of character. That might be cute. That might be fun. I'm gonna do a little... Can I do a little... Okay. Okay, what is... First of all, what would the... I really locked in. Really locking in. And I muted myself and then forgot to unmute. That's really funny. I think for the past 20 minutes, I was talking and nobody could hear me. You know what? That's okay. Um, well, thank you so much for the stretch and thank you so much for the big hydrate. I like this. I like this a lot. So I'll walk you through some of my. So I accidentally made a doggy door because I put the road there, and I was like, I don't know if I wanted the doggy door, and then I tried to get rid of it, but then I got rid of the barrel, and I liked the barrel, and then I was like, I still want the doggy door, and I'm like, oh, it's the beak entrance. That's okay. That's beak special entrance. And then I figured out how to put the little awning here. It took a little bit of finagling, and then I'd like it to sit a little lower, but I don't want the supports blocking the door. And I was kind of like, oh, like imagine being like in the kitchen, kind of looking out, right? Kind of looking out, seeing the flowers and seeing this little pond. And I wish I could have like a dog running around, you know, something like that. I think that would be nice. Beak needs water, chat. Little light here. This is so cute, and I love the fireflies. Um, I'm not sure if all that talk about like finding out that I'm not actually like Welsh on the white side of my family, but I'm Irish. I don't know if that got cut off. If it did, I guess I could talk about it on another stream another time, and the next time we play Tiny Glade, I'll talk about it some more. But I was thinking of drawing Seal as like a little Tinkerbell style. No, you heard that? Okay, good. So maybe I'll draw Seal as like a little Tinkerbell um, style character. Something like that. That might be nice. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I feel a little better. Again, I am sorry for not streaming at my regular time. I'm sorry I'm not really announcing it on Blue Sky. This is kind of like a if you see me streaming, then you see me streaming type of deal. You know what I mean? Um, but I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody's time. I appreciate everybody's energy. And I appreciate everybody's aloha and kindness. It means a lot to me. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate that. I know I probably don't need to apologize, but oh, this is a pretty time of day. Not a pretty time of day. I ended up just building a little house in the tiny glade, the designated tiny glade. I spent most of the time focused on this pond. But I think the pond was worth it, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know why y'all appreciate me. I don't know what I'm doing that's worth appreciating, but I appreciate that. I appreciate you appreciating me. Either way, I am gonna call it here, but I do feel better. Thank you. And thank you for letting me have my little vulnerable moments and for letting me get away with posting stuff and then deleting it and then talking about it later on stream. I don't know. I haven't decided how I want to interact with social media yet, if I'm going to be honest with you. Part of me wants to like post what I'm thinking about and how I'm feeling about certain things, and then another part of me is like, it's a little bit too vulnerable for just like to just throw out there as like a post into the void. It feels like some of these things need the context of me actually physically talking about them, where you can hear me. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really figured it out. I haven't figured out if I want to keep not my Blue Sky like a specific type of way. It's just like when I post about certain things, I get a little bit like, all right, girl. You know what I mean? I take a step back and I kind of like look at myself and like, all right, girl, calm down. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Delete, delete, delete. I'll talk about it later on stream or something. You know what I mean? That's what I end up doing. So I don't know. Sometimes not knowing like how much to share about myself or anything like or like thinking about sharing things about myself, it can be both liberating and restricting in a weird way. I don't know. But again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I had a wonderful time. Maybe we will play Tiny Glade again and we will continue to build up. Maybe we'll do the same little build, or maybe we will make something bigger. Thank you, Shonen. But I really appreciate you tuning in. And if you were unable to watch me live, I hope you're okay with the VOD. Again, I know it's not at my regular time or anything, and it was kind of a surprise. But I kind of was just like sitting there, and it felt like I was like, I feel kind of up to streaming in this moment right now. And I was worried that if I waited for my regular streaming time, I wouldn't feel like it anymore. And that made me feel sad. You know? I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm not going to be raiding out today, but ahui ho, malama pono. And I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And I hope you have, like, a safe rest of your weekend. And, I don't know. Just be safe, okay? I'm counting on you to be safe. If something happens to you, I'll be really sad. So, ahui ho, malama pono. I'll see you soon.